Hi, my name is Shaka. I am with Perennial Strategy. I am filling a request to send over a video to show your company how to do some things online so that you can start getting more customers and beat your competition. So what I'd like to do is, well, typically I would review your website, then your competitors, and then show you specifically what you can do. Unfortunately, it looks like your website here has expired. So obviously, the first thing you'd want to do is get that fixed so it is up and running. But at this point, I'd just like to move forward and show you the format of the Google search results, and then we can look at your competitor's website and we can kind of go over things they're doing good, and then you can mirror those things as well. Okay, so here I've searched for roofing contractor El Paso. Here we see the Google guaranteed ads, and then also looks like MAK Roofing is paying for some ads here. Statistics show that the ads only get about 2% of clicks per keyword searched. So, yeah, you would get some attention here, but there are other opportunities that are much better than the advertisements. This area here is called the Google Map Pack. You get these by creating a Google business profile. Now, you do have to do certain things to rank in the top three, which we'll talk about here shortly. No one really clicks on more businesses and starts searching through that database there. It's just the top three that get clicked on. So how you get here is, one, like I mentioned, you have to create a Google business profile. You want to make sure it is fully completed, adding pictures and such. Google will let you know how much you have completed, like 50%, 60%. Just move through everything until everything is completed, and Google verifies that you've completely filled it out. Lastly, what affects these here is things called citations. Citations is just when your contact information is placed in directories around the web, directories being Yelp, Better Business Bureau. So the more places you can put that contact information just as it's listed in your Google business profile, the more places you get those in, the better. It is somewhat of a numbers game there, and if you work those, trust me, it won't be any shock to have you listed in the top three here. Okay. Next is what's considered the organic rankings. They're called organic because you don't pay Google flat out. You can't pay them flat out to be listed here, number one. You do have to do some things on site to get here, which we'll talk about here shortly. But this is the sweet spot. So if you're in the top three get about 70% of the clicks per keyword searched. So this is where you want to be. All right. So we see here El Paso Roofing Co. is number one. So let's see how they got there. This is their website here. Some good things that we see here is there is a good amount of content here. We have pictures, we even have a video. The more content, the better. Obviously, we see here their social media, phone number, ways for them to be contacted. That's great. Google has robots that scan each website and brings back information to them and Google will then determine with that information if you are an authoritative website. The more authoritative, the more trustworthy, the higher you're going to rank in those organic rankings. Things I see here that are making this website authoritative, like I mentioned, there's a lot of content, but Google does want at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page. So your top competitor has some room for improvement there, but this is a way that you can kind of get an edge on them. Get that website back up and running, place 1,500 to 2,000 words on your home page, okay? Scattered throughout that home page, you want what's called keywords. Keywords are just words that people search for in Google. So, El Paso Roofing, that could be a keyword. You would want that sprinkled out throughout the home page, about every 150 words or so. For example, you see here, El Paso Roofing, that's a keyword that they have here. I'm sure if we go through here, we can see other ones. See, El Paso Roofing. They have that sprinkled throughout the website. Roofing in El Paso, that could be a keyword. They have that listed there. If we go to their secondary pages or back pages, Google wants 500 to 1,000 words per back page. So they could be meeting that there. They could have some room for improvement there. Again, that's a way that you can beat them. Okay. If we look at their statistics specifically, this is called Ahrefs. It's a search engine optimization software. I'd like to just point out some specifics here as to why they're ranked number one. This is called their backlink profile. These numbers here are just indicative of how strong their backlink profile is. Backlinks is just when another website is giving them a shout out, okay? So the more websites you can get to give you a shout out, the higher these numbers will be, okay? Then we also have organic keywords. We can see here what keywords this company is ranking for. So roofing El Paso, okay, that's something that's searched for in Google. We see here searched for 450 times a month, okay. This company is in the second position when it comes to that. So they're getting a high percentage of eyes for people that are searching for this keyword. Same thing here, El Paso Roof Repair, 250 people a month. They're in the second position, okay. So they're getting a lot of traffic, and you can get there too. It's just a matter of doing what I suggested earlier on the homepage. We can also compare your information to theirs. Even though your website is down, this software was still able to pull the statistics. So you have 68 backlinks, they have 710. And this is, you just go to certain websites and like blogs, things like that, and you list your information there. You may have to create like a username and password, and you could start being listed, getting shout outs from other websites. So you want to up your number here. You have organic keywords that you were being ranked for also, which is great. All right, look here, roofing El Paso. You were in the 55th position, so you weren't getting any clicks for that keyword, unfortunately. But just imagine if you were able to tweak the website, get it up, tweak it, and start ranking in the top 3. Imagine being in the top 3 here, and then also here. The amount of traffic you would get to your website will be phenomenal, and you will start getting more business. So this was all I wanted to mention. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear some feedback from you, good or bad. It won't hurt my feelings. And I'm just going to leave it here. I would like to follow up tomorrow with a phone call, see what you thought. Thank you. Have a good day.